Yo, Scooch, in today's video, I tried to make Luffy's Gear 5 from One Piece and stuff. I know Gear 5 dropped like maybe like 2, 3 weeks ago and stuff, so I was like, let me try and make a video on it. So pretty much I figured out two of Luffy's attacks, and then I got like a Gear 5 model, do like a little transformation and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna first explain how I made it, so you guys could also make it if you want. And then I'm gonna obviously, demonstrate how it came out, the attacks and everything at the end and stuff. If you guys want me to make more attacks, because I have more animations to use, if you guys want me to make like maybe 2 or 3 more attacks to add it on, make some improvements and stuff, I can definitely do a part two. Honestly, it really just depends on how well this video does. If the video does great, then I'll hit you out with a part two. Shout out to all of my channel members, Discord subscribers. I really do appreciate all the love and support you guys been showing. Thank you guys for getting me to 2,200 some subscribers. Really appreciate it. And yeah, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna need to, you guys already know we're gonna need to do some prerequisites. First things first, you're gonna need a remote event. I just named it Luffy event. You can name it attack event, combat event, whatever. Name doesn't matter. Just make sure you change the name on the script. But yeah, so we need a remote event inside replicated storage. You can press the plus icon. You can click remote event if you don't see it. Like right now, I don't see it. I could just type remote event, click it, then I name it Luffy event. Right. Once you have your remote event set up in replicated storage, server script service. For people who've watched my other videos, you'll see that this is a little different than what I normally do. I'm doing things a little bit differently, trying out new things to see how it works. If you don't know what this icon stands for, or icon symbolizes, it symbolizes the animation class and stuff. All of these are animations, right? I'm going to store my animations in scripts. I'm pretty sure most of you have seen this before, where like the animations are in a script and then you do script dot, then the animation. So pretty much to do this, you would just click the plus icon, click animation, paste your animation ID inside. It'll autofill all the information for you, and then just name it. And I have my two attacks, and then the Gear 5 what is this? Yeah, like the Gear 5 laugh animation. So these are all just animations. I'm going to insert all three of these animations inside of the server script when I create it, but I'm going to get to that later in the video, so just wait to see that. So yeah, so all these animations, and just generally the way I scripted this only works for R15. So if you're using R6, this will not work and stuff, so you'd have to use R15. Now, instead of server storage, this is just the Gear 5 model I got from the toolbox. So shout out to whoever made it and stuff. Yeah, literally just go to toolbox, models, type Gear 5. You'll find a whole bunch of models. I just found one that I really like. I like how it has like a smoke trail. So like as you walk, it just, kind of follows along with your player and stuff. So yeah. And then I named it G5, short for Gear 5 and stuff. The only adjustments I made to this was oh, actually, speaking of which, I'll leave the model for this like the Gear 5, I'll leave that in the description. However, if you want access to like the model like with my scripts and everything, so you don't have to make this, all you have to do is take 10 seconds to set it up, or just generally just be able to just copy and paste the scripts. You guys can become either a channel member or a Discord subscriber. The links to both of those options is in the description. You only have to choose one and join my Discord server, and then you'll have access to everything you need and stuff. Link to join my Roblox soup and Discord you can find in the description, by the way. You can also join the Discord server for help, just to chill and submit video ideas. So yeah, but anyway, back to the video. Okay, so the only thing I added into this was I added the animate script. If you don't know what this is the default Roblox animation script that handles all of the players' animations, right? Like how you're able to just walk and everything. Like these are all animations. These are all, I mean, I know you don't really think about it because you see it all the time whenever you play a game because it's the default animations, but these are all animations that this script controls all of that. Because if you go into workspace and you go into your player, you're gonna see that all the players have some type of animate script. This is the default one. All you need to do is click play, just like how I did, copy this, and then paste this inside of your NPC and stuff, right? And then you guys can just change the animation IDs and stuff. I left it to the defaults because I didn't really care to change it. But you guys can change the idols, the walk animations. You also change them here. And yeah, you could change all that stuff. And yeah. But yeah, just put the animate script inside of the model, put your model inside of server storage, and lastly you have the hitbox. Now, each hitbox is obviously going to be different depending on the attack. For me, this is the hitbox that's going to be for the leg attack. This is going to be for the battle axe, which if you don't know is pretty much the attack where like Luffy stretches his arm like really far up into the sky, then just comes crashing down on the floor. Kind of like it's gonna be like an AoE type move, right? So yeah, this is what I was going for. Then as for the properties, definitely gonna need to do some properties. Make sure it's transparent. Don't want people to be able to see the hitbox, of course. Make sure can't collide is disabled, but make sure can't touch is enabled though. You don't want it to be anchored because we use a weld constraint to weld it to the player's human and root parts, so it'll stick with the player. Make sure you make it maskless so that it doesn't glitch out. And then you want to insert a weld constraint into it, right? And then you want to make part 0 the hitbox, leave part 1 blank. We're going to set that via the script. And once you're done, you can put the hitbox back in server storage. And lastly, I have my 2 sounds. I have Luffy's laugh, which is what I'm using for the Gear 5 transformation, because that's the animation I got, is Luffy's Gear 5 laugh. And then, you know, Luffy stretch when he like stretches his arms or legs and stuff. Again, you can find all this stuff. Literally just go into the toolbox, just go to audio, type Luffy, you will find all this stuff. But yeah, let's get straight into the scripting now. So first things first, we're going to insert a local script into starter player scripts. Honestly, the script is not long at all. It'll be really quick. The server script is where things will take a little minute. Not gonna lie to you guys. So we can name this Luffy script in parentheses. We can put local. We can delete print hello world, and we just need to make 2 variables. First things first, we're going to get the user input service. So local UIS is equal to game get service user input service. Then we're going to get the remote event. So local Luffy event is equal to game the replicated storage wait for child Luffy event. Then I'm going to set up the function for whenever a player tries to use an attack. So UIS input began, connect function in parentheses, put input comma processed. Remember, we use process to check whether or not a player is typing in the chat or if they're just pressing the key. They're regularly pressing the key. I'm going to use an if statement. So I'm going to say if input.user input type is equal to enum.user input type, the keyboard and processed is equal to false. Then we use another statement. I'm going to say if input.keycode is equal to enum.keycode.e. E is going to be my first keybind. You guys can choose whatever keybinds you want, but for me it's going to be E. And then you would reference the remote event, and then you would fire the remote event to the server, and in the argument section you would pass along the event type. So bazooka, pretty much, or you can say attack type. Right, so bazooka. This is where Luffy does like the punch with his arm, like the double punch with his arms. So yeah. Then we're gonna use an else if statement for the other attacks, or just generally the other events, I should say. So else if input.keycode is equal to enum.keycode.g. This is gonna be for transformation, Luffy event, fire server, in quotation marks, gear 5. Then we're gonna do the same thing. So else if input.keycode is equal to enum.keycode.f, enter. Then we're going to say Luffy event fire server, and in quotation marks I'm going to put battle axe, right? And battle axe is the leg attack that I was explaining in the beginning of the video stuff. And then just like that, we have finished the local script. And like I said, it wasn't that lot. Honestly, the server script is the one with really the most stuff, if I'm being honest. So we can go ahead and close that script out and insert a server script into server script service. We can go ahead and insert the animations inside of the script. You want to have it parented just like this. This is what I was explaining. And then we can go ahead and name the script Luffy script in parentheses, put server. We can delete print hello world. And we're going to make a couple of variables before we can even get into the function. So we're going to first get the tween service, local ts is equal to game, get service, tween service. Before any experience script or say anything about me tweening on the tweening animating on the server side, I know it should be done on the client side. I go based off of how well the videos do. Like if the video does well, then obviously when I make the part 2, it's gonna be more optimized. I'm gonna have this stuff handled on the client side and stuff performance wise. I'm not gonna put more effort into. I'm not gonna put a lot of effort into, you know, optimization if generally the video doesn't do well. So yeah. But anyway, we're gonna get the sound service next. So local ss is equal to game get service sound service. Then we're gonna skip a line. I'm sorry, not skip a line. We're going to get the Luffy remote event. So Luffy event is equal to game the replicated storage wait for child Luffy event. And lastly, we're going to get the hitbox from server storage. So is equal to game, the server storage, wait for child, hitbox. Now we're going to skip a line and we're going to create a table. So local can attack is equal to special brackets. This is so that we know if a player is able to attack. And then we're going to say Luffy event dot on server event connect function in parentheses put, oh sorry, not input, that was the end of the local script. You're going to put PLR, which is short for the player, then comma, event type, so we know what's supposed to happen. We're going to make a universal variable for the character. So local character is equal to player.character. We're going to use this a little bit, but not for each line though. We're going to say if event type is equal to bazooka, enter, then local AT, which is short for animation track, is equal to player dot character dot humanoid load animation, then script regular brackets event type. Now keep in mind, event type, this is the name of the attack. So we're going through all of the different animations. This pretty much is like a find first child type thing, right? So I'm pretty much searching through everything that's parented to the script until I find one that's name matches the event type name. Since the event type is named bazooka, it's gonna look for the animation named bazooka, right? That's pretty much how it works. Then you're gonna say AT play. Once again, these animations only work for R15. In general, the script only works for R15 as well. And then of course, I timed everything right. You guys may have to mess around with the wait times to adjust everything, but for me, the timing I did task.wait 0.7 seconds, right? And then I did table dot insert can attack player dot name. Then I'm gonna make the player's arms, like all the arm parts, transparent. So then we can create the fake arm. So I'm gonna say character dot right upper arm dot transparency is equal to 1. Character dot right lower arm dot transparency is equal to 1. You guys probably save a little bit of time by copying and pasting transparency. Character dot right hand dot transparency is equal to 1. Character dot, and then you guys do it to the left side, left upper arm dot transparency equal to 1. Character dot right, oh, wrong thing. Left lower arm dot transparency is equal to 1, and character dot left hand dot transparency is equal to 1. Just like that, we have made both the players' real arms invisible, and we're now going to create the fake arms. So first things first, we're going to create the fake right arm. So local fake right arm is equal to instance dot new parts. We're going to parent it to the character, and then we're going to set a whole bunch of properties. We're going to say fake right arm dot anchored is equal to false. Then we're going to say fake right arm dot can collide is equal to false. Then we're going to say fake right arm dot material is equal to enum dot material dot smooth plastic. Then fake right arm dot brick color is equal to character dot right lower arm dot brick color. Then enter. I'm gonna say fake right arm dot name is equal to, of course, fake right arm. And then lastly, I'm gonna set the default size for it. Let's say fake right arm dot size is equal to character dot right upper arm dot size. Right, and the great thing, guys, we can copy and paste. That's a great thing. We're doing the same things to both arms. We can literally copy and paste. So select all this, Control C, space in between, Control V. Then we gotta make some changes. Fake left arm. Then definitely make sure you paste over all this. Make sure you paste over all of this. And of course, remember we got to change the name of it. We need to change this to left lower arm, and then change this to left upper arm, right? Just saved ourselves a whole bunch of time. And then next thing we're gonna do is we're going to create the weld. We're actually almost done with this attack. Well, actually no, not really. Actually, never mind. We're like halfway. Next thing we're gonna create the weld, but luckily it's more copying and pasting. So first things first, let's set up the first weld. So local right weld is equal to instance dot new weld. We're not going to say it's parent yet. We're going to say wet right weld dot name is equal to right weld. Then enter right weld part 0 is equal to character dot right upper arm. Then I'm going to set part 1. I'm going to say right weld dot part 1 is equal to fake right arm. And then I'm going to say, let's do the C frame. So right weld dot C, you say C0 is equal to C frame dot new 0 comma -2 0, right? Then I'm going to say right weld parent workspace, parent it to the workspace. Like I said, we can copy and paste. So I can control C it, Control V, and then just update everything. Left weld, go ahead and paste over all of this. Literally just saves a whole bunch of time, honestly. And then change this to left for arm, and then boom, just like that. The arms are now welded together. Now we can get into the tweening and damaging, and then we're done. So I'm gonna set up the right tween. I'm gonna set up the right tween for the arm, and then I'm gonna set up the tween for both the right and left arm. So I'm gonna say local right tween is equal to ts create fake right arm, comma, and for me I did 1.5 seconds, but you guys can mess around with the time and see what you like. So I did, oh, I'm tripping, comma tween info dot new, and then in parentheses 1.5. Comma, then of course enum dot easing style. Of course you're gonna go with elastic, right? Because it gives you that rubber band like effect. Then enum dot easing direction, of course, will be out because our arms are shooting outward. Then comma, and then I'm gonna set the size. I'm gonna say size in special brackets is equal to fake right arm dot size. Let's say like say plus vector 3 dot new 0 15 0, right? And then like I said, we can copy and paste. So control C, control V, then just change some things. Left tween, make sure this is fake left arm, and then of course make sure this is fake left arm as well. And then just like that, guys, we are done with the tweens. I can go ahead and play said tweens. So right tween play, left tween play. All right. Then, oh yes, also I gotta forget the most important thing, the sound. Then Luffy stretch 1. Of course, we're gonna play the sound effect. Then I'm gonna handle the damaging. And I have some great news too and stuff. Even though we're only almost done with just one thing, the transformation is literally a couple of lines. It's not that long. And the good thing is for the second attack, I can honestly copy and paste a lot of the stuff I made for the first one, and then just change some things. So pretty much we'll get to save time. It won't be as long as it took to make this. So I'm going to set up some touched functions for both arms. If a player makes contact with them, we want them to be dealt some damage. So fake right arm dot touched connect function in parentheses, put hit, then enter. I'm going to say if hit dot parent find first child humanoid and table dot find can attack player dot name. Then I'm going to remove the player's name from the table. So table dot remove can attack, table dot find can attack player dot name, right? Then I'm going to say hit dot parent dot humanoid take damage 10. You guys can set this value to whatever you want. Then, like I said, you guys can copy and paste this function. So control C, space in between, control V, and all you gotta do is just do fake left arm. Boom. Just like that, we have set up the damage functions, right? And then we're almost done. So then outside the touch functions, we're gonna do a task wait. We're gonna wait 2.2 seconds before I check once again to make sure if I check again to see if they're in the table. So if table.find can't attack, this pretty much means the player used the ability but wasn't able to attack anybody. We're going to move them from the table. So Control C, Control V, that right there, save some time. Then I'm going to destroy the fake arms. So fake right arm, destroy, fake left arm, destroy. Then I'm going to set the transparencies back to normal. You guys can come back up here. You can Control C all of this and then Control V it. And then of course set all the ones to zeros. And then definitely a lot quicker than the first time, right? Set everything to zeros, and just like that, guys, great news, we have finished the first attack. So that's 1/3 of the events finished, and now on to the Gear 5 transformation, which guys saying it's not a lot. So we can scroll back up, right? Click the little arrow, press enter, then do else if event type is equal to quotation marks Gear 5, enter. Now here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to clone the Gear 5 model. So local G5 clone is equal to game, the server storage, wait for child, G5, and then on the outside put clone, right? Then I'm gonna say G5 clone dot name is equal to player dot name. Then I'm gonna say player dot character is equal to G5 clone, right? Then I'm going to get the root part of the, you can say like the model and then the player root part. So like my player's root part. I'm going to say local root part is equal to G5 clone. Let's see, we can do like find first child, humanoid root part, and then local player root part is equal to player dot character, find first child, humanoid. Then I'm going to use an if statement. I'm going to say if root part and player root part, then root part dot C frame is equal to player root part dot C frame, right? And then let me do it like this. Oh, that's C frame, right? And then I'm gonna go on the outside of the if statement. Not gonna lie, guys, I'm a little tired, so my fault for this. It's probably just be a little confused, but anyway, I'm gonna say G5 clone dot parent. We're gonna parent it to the workspace. Then I'm going to do wait for child. In the workspace, wait for child. G5 clone dot name, and here is where the I just realized something. I actually just realized this. Oh wait, no, never mind. I forgot we renamed the player's name. Okay, never mind. But anyway, and stuff. And then here's where the kind of transformation like effects. Obviously, you guys can add like a cutscene and stuff. This is meant to be like a basic video and stuff, and I can improve on it if you guys, mess with the video and stuff. But yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna set the animation track. So local AT is equal to player character dot humanoid load animation. I'm gonna say, and then of course, just like before, script event type, and then I'm gonna say AT play. Right, I'm gonna play the animation track, and I'm also going to play Luffy laughing. So Luffy laugh, and then I timed all of this out perfectly, right? And I'm gonna say task.wait 1.3 seconds, and after the wait time, I'm gonna say SS Luffy laugh stop. I'm gonna stop the sound effect, as well as I'm also gonna stop the animation track, because the animation track the animation is an idle animation and stuff. It's Luffy like laughing pretty much, so it's idle animation, so it would just keep playing forever unless like you reset your character or you stop the animation. So yeah, I'm gonna stop the animation, and it's like that, guys. Like I said, it wasn't that much. That's all it was. Like that, we've done the Gear 5 transformation, and that's it. Now on to the third attack, but of course I'm gonna copy and paste, try to use as much as I can from the first attack. We can get the third attack done easily. So let's do else if event type is equal to battle axe. Enter, right? So first things first, I need to let's see. What do I really need to do first? Thinking. Let me go ahead and set the animation track. So just like before, you guys already know the deal, how it works. So I can Control C, Control V. Like I said, we can just save a bunch of time. You can just paste the animation track portion. This time I want this animation to play for 0.7 seconds, specifically because the animation Well, the animations are great. They look just a little kind of like this one in particular look kind of weird, so I had to like kind of slow it down in a sense. Then I'm gonna do a task dot wait 0.3 seconds. Then I'm gonna do table dot insert can attack player dot name, right? Then I'm going to do character dot. The great thing is, guys, we only have to modify the properties for 3 leg parts and stuff, right? So I'm gonna do character dot left upper leg dot transparency is equal to 1. Character dot left, let's see, lower leg dot transparency is equal to 1. Character dot left foot dot transparency is equal to 1, right? And then I'm going to create a fake left leg, as you guys already know. So I can go ahead and just come up here and just really copy and paste this. So you could just really take, you could just take like either of the arms. So Control C, Control V, and of course change it to fake left leg. Paste over this, and then of course things are going to be had a bit different, I guess you could say. So we don't want it, we want it to be parent to the character. We don't want it to be anchored. We can't collide on. And then of course I need to change this to left upper leg, and then change this to fake left leg, and then I need to change this to left upper leg dot size, and then I need to say fake left leg dot massless is equal to true. If you don't know what massless means, it pretty much means what's it called? Pretty much means that it won't like kind of glitch out if you have if you have 2 parts welded to each other. Stuff. So yeah. So I want to enable massless on the part. Then I want to create the left weld. Like I said, copy and paste. So you guys, we were going to save a lot of time by just copying and pasting. Saves a whole bunch of, let me do that. Saves a whole bunch of time. So create the left weld. After I've created the left weld, I'm going to parent it to the upper leg. So left upper leg. And then I'm going to change this, of course, to, I'm going to change, was it part 1? Yeah, it's part 1. I'm going to change this to the fake left leg, right? And then, oh, I just realized I did the, wait, I just realized I did this wrong. Instead of left weld, it's supposed to be fake left arm. I realized that, well, just save myself the time. Anyway, so let me go back to the left weld. I don't think, where did I leave it? Oh yeah, I remember. We gotta change this. So we need this to be -5, and then I need this to be like, say, -0.8. We could really say -0.8, right? And then want the parent to be the fake left leg. And yeah, that's really it for the weld. Then I can set up the tween. So we can go ahead and go retrieve the left. We can go ahead and retrieve, I'm saying left tween. We got to make 2 tweens though, to be real with y'all. So first is the left tween, then this is the left weld tween. So in here you could put fake left leg, and then in here you can put, you say, oh, not right, left, and then you can put the left weld here. Now, instead of 1.5 seconds, we want it to be 3.5 seconds. This attack is definitely much longer. You can leave the easing style and in easing direction. Now over here, you want to do size, fake left leg dot size, put it back to 3, and instead of 15, you want to do 45. But keep in mind, this all depends on what you want though. If the legs are too long for you, then you can make it lower than 45. If it's not long enough, then you can make it more than 45. You want to change both these to 45, and then whereas here, I would change this to left weld dot C 0, and then we leave, and then we leave this stuff here, and then over here we would do -20. We would change this to -20, right? And then I'm going to, of course, play both tweens. So left tween play, left weld tween play. I honestly be really shocked if I haven't done anything wrong, and it'll actually just work perfectly fine. And of course, I'm going to play Luffy stretch sound again. And then I'm going to set up the for if they touch, the leg. There's the damage. Actually, well, no. Yeah, I'm just use the. Yeah, I could really use the hitbox. Yeah, I'm gonna just really use. Yeah, I'm gonna honestly just really use the hitbox for. I'm gonna clone over the hitbox. I'm gonna say local hitbox clone. You do hitbox clone, right? I'm gonna say hitbox clone dot c frame. You do character dot humanoid root part dot c frame times c frame dot angles. You guys have never seen me use this before. You just learned how to use it when I was on stream on Saturday. So shout out to Sir. I'm sorry. It's like 3 in the morning. I'm trying to remember the person's name. I think it was like Suri or not Zuri. It's like Suri. And then I know Matt. Matt. So shout out to both of them. They were big helps on the stream. But anyway, keyframe dot angles, and then I'm gonna do math. I'm gonna do it in radians. So math dot rad, and then I'm going to do 1.6 comma math dot rad, and everything else will just be 0 comma math dot rad 0, right? Then I'm gonna say hitbox clone dot parent, gonna parent it to the workspace. Then I'm gonna set the weld constraint part 1. The weld constraint dot part 1 is equal to character dot humanoid move part. I'm gonna say task dot wait. Oh, not 0, I'm sorry. 1 second, right? And then after that 1 second, hold on, before that, I want to set up the damage function. So I'm gonna say hitbox clone dot touch to connect function. Parentheses, put hit, enter. Then you can, of course, just like before. Well, actually, really, can just once again, let's save some time. Let's really just save ourselves some time. Let me go find it real quick, right here. You can really just copy and paste this whole if statement. So Control V, and then yeah, really just like that. Then task dot wait, and then you guys are gonna the drill. I'm gonna destroy big left leg. So destroy, and of course destroy the hitbox clone, destroy, and then if I can find the player's name in table, I'm gonna remove it. So I find that part. This Control C, Control V. We really do save a lot of time just copying and pasting. Then I'm gonna set the transparencies back to normal. So character dot left upper leg dot transparency is equal to 0. Character dot left lower leg dot transparency is equal to 0. And lastly, it's character dot left foot dot transparency is equal to 0. If there are any issues with troubleshooting, we'll figure them out. As always, if you guys want access to any of my scripts and models, you guys can become either a channel member or a Discord premium subscriber. You guys can click one of the links in the description and find out more about that. So if you want access to this model or script, or both, or any of my other models or script, you guys can become a channel member and stuff. But yeah, so first things first, it would make sense for me to transform first before I actually even use any of the attacks. So let's go ahead and test the transformation. Press G, so you guys can see. You can see the little left. I know it's a little quick, like it plays quick, but that's because the sound itself is like a second and stuff. So I can't really do anything about that. If you had like a longer sound, it would definitely look cooler. But yeah, as you guys can see, we spawn as the character. Very nice. I love the detail, like how it's transparent and the smoke. I love it. Whoever made this, definitely very good job. But yeah, so moving on to the attack. So if you watch my other video on how to make Luffy's double punch or bazooka, right, is the name, you can go ahead and test it out. Boom, and oh, okay. I see. I must have forgot something. I feel like I forgot something. Oh, yep, I forgot something, guys. I forgot to increase the welding. Yeah, I told you. I knew it too. I'm like, I know I'm gonna forget something. There's just no way I'm gonna remember. Okay. I'm like, there's just no way I'm just gonna like get all of this right. Okay, so go right here, and then let's increase it let's increase it as it's going. So first things first, we're going to increase the right weld. Wait, let me make sure my mic is still on. Okay, because we're 30 minutes in, guys. We are locked in. I am not trying to have to re-record. Okay, so right weld dot C0, right guys? Just do right weld dot C0 is equal to right weld C0. Then honestly you want to do plus vector 3 new 0 -6, oh sorry, 0 comma -6 0, right? And then you can really just copy and paste this, control V, and then just change the name to left weld, and then boom, just like that, we should be good. Now for the bazooka attack, we should be good. The battle axe maybe some issues. If there is, then I can troubleshoot it. So transform, and then use it. Boom, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Honestly, I will say, let me get an NPC so I can test it on too. I will definitely say though, honestly, if you guys do want a part 2 and stuff of the video, if you guys do want a part 2 for the video and stuff, like a part 2 where like, make more abilities and stuff, I will definitely look to improve the abilities, like make it like add some knockback to it, because right now it's just like if I use it, it'll just do damage, right? Yeah, it'll just do damage. Then if I use the stump, there, oh, see, there's an issue. Let's see. Size. Wait. Oh, I'm tripping. C, it's supposed to be C0. Alright guys, let's go back right here. Change this right here to C0. Of course, because a well doesn't have a size. So my bad. Yeah, my bad guys. Like I said, it's 3 in the morning, plus it's a long script. So yeah. So if I try and test this, okay, there we go. Things seem to be working well. Yeah, I would definitely say I prefer the bazooka attack. Just generally, it was much easier to make and stuff than the leg. But as you can see, it gets the job done. Goes up and goes down, and boom, just like that. Looks really cool. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate all the love and support you guys have been showing. Appreciate all of my subscribers and stuff. Let's definitely, we're on our way to 2,300 subscribers. Actually no, maybe we got Fantasy beat there. Well, I don't know, because it's just a day away. But anyway, you guys for sure been showing mad love of my videos. I genuinely really do appreciate each and every one of you and stuff. I stream on either Saturdays or Sundays, so for sure check them out. Like I said, if you want access to the scripts and models, you guys can become either a channel member or a Discord premium subscriber. Links to both of those can be found in the description. If you guys need help with the script, any issues with it, you guys can join the Discord server. Link is in the description. You can also join the Discord server just to chat, chill, receive notifications. I do polls and stuff. Like I get feedback from people about the stuff I make before I actually record it and stuff, to see if people like it or not. And you can submit video ideas. You can also join the Roblox group, links in the description. Thank you guys for watching so much. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.